The Vancouver Canucks have hit another wall. Later today, at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, they will be playing off against the Seattle Kraken at home. And I don't really want to talk about what we're going to see in that game. I just wanted to go over the team and talk about some of the narratives that have been stirring up about them based off of some comments made by Adam Foote, head coach of the team and a guy who had some comments yesterday in the media. Take a look at this. It was an 8-minute long presser that was summarized by Vancouver Canucks News Summaries. As always, big shout out over to Canucks News Summaries. They always do a very good job in allowing us to digest this information in a readable text format. But I wanted to dive into some of these notes over here because it just indicates the hill that Vancouver is going to have to climb and how it's not getting any better. It's really not. Let's go out there and open this image in a new tab so we can center it and read all together. Starting out with what Foote talks about with Rossi and Garland missing from practice yesterday. Both of these guys will miss at least a week. So, yeah, that's great. The unfortunate part about it is, when you see Vancouver Canucks medical evaluations being tossed out there, I think between the Derek Forbort situation, the Teddy Blueger situation, the Filipino situation, and then Thatcher Demko too, all examples just within the past few weeks, when you get a verdict that says, oh, these guys are going to miss at least a week and they'll be reevaluated in a week, for some reason in my brain, that means that these guys might not ever play again. And that is overdramatic, I get it, but still, the Vancouver Canucks medical staff has not earned the benefit of the doubt from me or from anybody else in this fan base. So when I see Rossi and Garland out at least a week, I have no idea what that means. But you know what it does mean for the Vancouver Canucks? It means that they are losing out on 2 top 6 forwards in a pretty brutal stretch of games before what is going to be a rushed and frantic Olympic break where everybody's going to try to make trades to get their team in place before the Olympics actually begin. This could be pretty dire for the Vancouver Canucks. Can it? Let's go out there and read some more. Garland was already playing through some stuff and was getting to the tail end of that, quote-unquote, from Adam Foote. Garland was also slew-footed in the last game, and Foote says that he was surprised that all 4 referees missed it. Hey, you know what they say, right? I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. Lower body injury with Marco Rossi. The Canucks are being cautious with him. Now, there are some other conversations that I do think we can dive into, but this top 6 forward problem, it's getting better by the day, is it not? Yes, I understand. There will be guys that need to fill in spots, and that's going to be good for them to get the young guys in there, to get them feeling themselves a little bit more and getting more minutes. But the Vancouver Canucks are going to struggle as a result. Maybe that's good in the greater scheme of things, but still. Let's go out there and continue. Starting the new year, when the Canucks are on the road, they take shorter shifts. They don't extend, and they stay within their structure longer. They controlled the first 12 to 15 minutes against the Flyers, but had a 4v4 shift where they were stuck for 2 minutes and they gave up 3 chances. That gave the Flyers too much in that moment. The Canucks then got frustrated and pushed too hard in the wrong situations and then gave the Flyers momentum between periods. They're getting caught in second periods, at home, extending shifts. In the games that they have won, they played a faster pace with shorter shifts. So Adam Foote is laying it out there on the line, giving so many symptoms as to what Vancouver's problems are in the games in which they falter away results and lose. But that's not just it, eh? He goes out there and talks about some more. Take a look at this. So Foote talks about the mental aspect in the record difference. He had a meeting today about not extending shifts, and nothing really good happens after long shifts. And then we also had this comment here. This lineup change, it's an opportunity for Aatu Räty and Nils Höglander. Elias Pettersson, the forward, he isn't playing at the pace that he was before his injury. Foote says that Petey is aware of it and that they have talked about this as well. The Canucks will have to use their depth with the schedule the way it is, and Foote also mentioned that Kampf and Sasson's lines are playing at a higher pace. So that, of course, is pretty dire for a Vancouver Canucks team that wants to go out there and retool with a little bit of a hybrid form, because with the way this roster is constructed, oh boy, it's not like you're going to have a choice to retool in a hybrid form or not. You are going to be forced to rebuild. The team is losing top six forwards. Elias Pettersson is not playing as well as he could be. The coach is calling out Petey, saying, yeah, he needs to take a step up. We're talking with him. We are acknowledging that he is not his best. He is the $11.6 million superstar that drove away certain players in the past. So this is the guy, right? He's the guy that Vancouver management put all their faith into, and now Foote's saying straight up in the media, yeah, he's not playing at the pace that he was before. He needs to get better. I understand that this is not going to ever get to a point where Foote is making Rick Tocchet-like comments in the media about Elias Pettersson. Like, I'm giving Foote a little bit of crap over here by acknowledging it, but really I'm just frustrated with the fact that Petey is not as good as he could be. But at the same time, Adam Foote is giving Pettersson a lot of leeway compared to a guy like Rick Tocchet. Rick Tocchet was like, yeah, no, we have to be strict with this guy. We have to set up a plan. We have to reprogram the way he thinks the game. We got to do this and we got to do that. And he's not going to play PlayStation with his teammates. Like, there was a lot that Rick Tocchet maybe unnecessarily said in the media about Elias Pettersson, and we are actually starting to see similar things to that in Philadelphia with Matvei Mishkov. But for Adam Foote, for the first time, seemingly this season, to straight up go out there and say in the media that, yeah, Pettersson is not playing at the pace that he was at earlier, it does indicate that these symptoms that we are seeing as fans are not just things that we are seeing. The management, the coaching staff, some of the people in the organization, they're seeing it, and now they're talking about it in the media too. So, whoop-de-doo, it's great to be a Canucks fan, eh? Let's go out there and finish this Twitter post by Canucks News Summaries before we finish this video up. Call-ups, the Canucks will have to bring someone up from Abbotsford. Maybe by the time this video is uploaded, somebody has already gotten called up. It's not going to be Lekaramaki, I don't think. He's hurt, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, the Canucks have been hurt this entire season as well. Whoop-de-doo. The upcoming Olympics, Foote says he's only worried about their team and not the Olympics. If they were a top team in the NHL and they were winning, then maybe he would decrease the time on ice of some of their players, but he's not sure he would even do it then. The first time he got selected for the Olympic Canadian team, his wife hung up on Gretzky. Whoa. What a trivia fact over there, eh? Foote then talks about Brock Boeser. He says that Boeser played through a little bit of an injury before Christmas that's no longer affected him. He has not had a lot of practice reps because they were trying to rest him to play in games. And Foote also says that shooters need to shoot. Yeah, I can agree with that. Brock has not been shooting as much as he probably should be. Then there is a conversation here at the bottom about Drew O'Connor. He has been shifted around the lineup a lot. He has a great attitude. Kampf, O'Connor, and Sherwood are getting rewarded for playing the right way. And yeah, I mean, I guess that doesn't really misalign with what we've been seeing. The fact that these guys are getting minutes and they are getting results. It's almost like Kiefer Sherwood scores because he shoots the puck. Brock Boeser doesn't shoot the puck. And when Elias Pettersson decides to shoot the puck, he scores too. Like that crazy goal he scored a few nights ago against Seattle. So we'll see whether or not he's able to do that again today. But for now, I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about these Canucks notes from Adam Foote? Rossi, Garland, out for at least a week. Maybe it means multiple weeks, who knows? Pettersson is finally being acknowledged in the media as not playing up to the pace that he should be. Brock Boeser is being talked about. He needs to shoot more. This team is getting injured. This team is getting hurt. They are getting broken down, and they're only halfway through the season. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. 9 and bye.